What's going on, prospectors? Dig Daddy out here in the shed, and it's time for some backyard prospecting. Today, we're going to be checking out some dirt from Bryan Thomas Gold, so stick around and let's find us some shiny.
Backyard prospecting, blazing trails by the riverside. In search of treasures, no place to hide. With gold in our eyes, it won't be denied.
Welcome back. So, like I said, today we're checking out some dirt from Bryan Thomas Gold. Picked up his 1 gram Paydirt picker bag, shipped to me in the USPS flat rate envelope. We'll crack this open. In the bag, we got a card and the dirt. The dirt is not double bagged, it's just out there by itself. No markings or anything on it, but it is heat sealed, so there is that. So it's not just going to pop open on its own. You know me, I like an extra bag around it just to keep, a little insurance that if this bag fails, it's not going to be a mess when I open up the shipping container. But it did make it here, no problems, so it is what it is. But we got right here the 1 gram Paydirt bag. I'll go ahead and put up the description so you guys can read along and see what we're getting. Now, this is 1 gram Paydirt bag. This 1 gram Paydirt bag is guaranteed to have at least 1 gram of natural gold and at least 2 big pickers. This is a 3-pound bag of mostly blonde sand and small 1/2 inch minus gravels. This is very easy to pan and shouldn't be too messy. The gold will be natural and mostly chunky, ranging from small amount of flour gold to chunky pickers and possible nuggets. Guaranteed to have at least 1 gram, but we have had bags produce upwards of 3 grams on a very rare occasion. Most of these bags will contain between 1 and 1.3 grams of gold, and it ships within 24 hours, Monday through Friday, or the following Monday if you purchase on the weekend, because, obviously they got to go out and get the dirt and the gold, so they do that on their weekends. And that's perfectly fine. So that's what we got here. It's a 1 gram guaranteed, but it sounds like they're saying there very well could be more. So crossing our fingers, maybe we'll find 3 grams of gold. Apparently people have. That's what it says. So crossing them fingers, we're going to pop this thing open, take a look at the dirt, classify it out, and then we're going to run it down the sluice. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right. We got our bag all ready to go. Classifiers sitting here. Let's bust this open and take a quick look. The inner bag was not zipped, so there's dirt and stuff up on top. The dirt itself is wet, so that's going to make it a little bit more difficult to classify, because a lot of the dirt's going to want to stick to the larger pieces. I don't really feel like doing a wet classification, but I at least want to get everything bigger than a 1/4 inch out of here. So I think that will be at least the least amount of classification we'll do. Is I'll take the 1/4 inch stuff out of there, just so we don't need to run that down the sluice. And then I guess we're going to shuffle it wet. Bit of a pain. Also, that makes this not quite 3 pounds of dirt. It may be 3 pounds weighed out, but if it's wet, a lot of that is water weight. At any rate, hopefully there's a good amount of gold in there, and if so, then it's a moot point, and I'll stop complaining right here, right now.
Down by the river, boots in the sand. Ooh, yeah. Sifting through the dirt with a gold pen in hand. Classified down from a 1/4 to a 10. Get it right. We sift in for treasure. 20 mesh 40 getting finer. Y'all. And pop the dirt gone. Real gold's our call. Shine on. Shake it like a shaker. Baby's got that groove. Right. Hunting for the nuggets, make the dirt move. Shake and sift. Sift and shake. Get it now. Bring the chunks of gold up. Make no mistake. Oh yeah. Classify it down. Feel the gravel roll. We got the fever for gold. Hit the water's edge, feel the tension rise.
All right. Wound up having a wet classify. Got everything busted down. 3 pounds of material. This amount of it was over 1/4 inch. And that's a significant amount. You know, I mean, it fills the bag. It's a little bit of weight. It's not gold. I guess it is what it is. But, I mean, if there's a chance that there could be a nugget over 1/4 inch in here, then that'd be cool. But I'm not seeing anything, and I doubt that they would have put one in there, being an $85 bag. So I really don't need all this. This is a lot of big material. And it wastes a lot of space and weight. So this is our Paydirt here. Nice milky water. Let's pour some of this out. Pour that out over the sluice so if there is any gold that floats out, it'll get caught up on DreamMat. And that's what we have. That is our material. Bring you over the top of it so you can see. There you go. Looks good. But what are looks? Well, guess we'll find out. Don't go nowhere. About to run some dirt and find some gold. All right. We got the sluice flowing and it's looking good. The dirt's over here and ready to run. So, let's get to it. And let's find our shiny. Gonna speed things along, and you guys can just enjoy the tunes while I shovel away.
Dragging my dredge down the river I go, searching for gold. Treasure shining so bright. The river's my partner, sediment my guide. I'm diving deep, gotta let it ride. High on the promise of that gleaming pride. Won't stop till I find it. And dreaming under the sun's red glow. This river's whispering secrets that I know. Caught in the current, I'm losing control. Gold fever's got me. The river's my partner.
All right, so we got this all run down, all the dirt's been run, and we are ready to see what we can see. So let's shut down the sluice, get ourselves a little bit of light over here. I think I see some shiny poking out. I'm trying to say hello. Let's go. Hey, there we are. That. Nice big chunks of gold in there and a lot of little smaller flakes as well. I know I saw some really small stuff going through there also, some flowery gold. So, excited, and it's looking good. Now, let's get this dirt all cleaned up, get these concentrates all cleaned up, and find our gold.
Out back digging under that old blue steam. Oh yeah, slow scissor running like a funky groove stream. Pants in my hand, dirt's getting sifted fine. Come on, y'all. Looking for that shimmer, that golden shine. Got my beat up boots and my lucky bandana. Chasing gold dreams like some wild bananas. Let's go. Finger stained with soil, but my soul is free. Oh yeah. Hope so high like a funkadelic symphony. Run that dirt down the sluice, watch the magic unfold. Chasing that twinkle, digging for gold. Finding that glimmer for that golden smile. Baseline bumping while we groove in style. Neighbors peeking over, wondering what we see. But we got that rhythm, digging gold for free. Flowing with the river, as smooth as it can be. Living funky dreams, grooving endlessly. Splishing and a splashing, gold dust in the air. Funky beats.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. There's your gold, baby. Look at those big old chunkers. Just like the description said, couple of pickers in there. That has mercury on it. I'm gonna have to be careful cleaning that up. Another picker. So like 3 pickers in there. And a lot of nice chunky gold. I'm gonna get this big stuff snuffered up. I'll go back, pan back this stuff here, see if there's anything I missed, any smaller pieces that got away. You can't see anything I'm pointing at, can you? Get this all snuffered up, clean up through here one more time, and we'll see what we can see, but it's looking pretty good so far. All right, see you in a minute. All right, welcome back. We got the gold all dried up, and we're ready to see what we found. BryanThomasGold.com. This is a 1 gram guaranteed bag, and here we go. All right, 1.206 grams of gold is what we found. We'll lock that in, write it down. 207. Not like it makes any difference. 1.207 grams of gold. Sweet. So looks really nice, looks really good, and good times. So I'll take a few pictures of this so we can get up close with it, but otherwise we'll be right back with my final words and ROI. All right, welcome back. So, Bryan Thomas Gold. Let's talk about the dirt and then we'll talk about the gold. The dirt was all fairly easy to go through. It wasn't a big challenge. There were a little bit of magnetics to get out of the way there at the end. But overall, there wasn't a huge amount of heavy, so it panned down really easy. I think it even said in the listing that this is easy dirt to go through for anybody, and I agree with that. I think anybody picking this up would have a really good time going through it. Won't get frustrated because it's, overly difficult. But it does pose a little bit of a challenge, so it can help you increase your skill. If you're not a really good panner, this is some great dirt to work your kinks out on. But overall, the dirt, good amount of dirt there. 3 pounds is what we wound up getting. I would have liked to see less of that over 1/4 inch material. Unless it's a gold nugget, it's really just a waste of space. So in that regard, but I mean, there wasn't too much. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but a little bit less would have been nice to see. More actual material, gold bearing material would have been nice to see as opposed to the over 1/4 inch. But that's really just my personal preference. Some people might like to see those big rocks getting kicked out of the pan, those first couple of dips. And that's fine, but I go down a sluice, so I wind up getting rid of them and not doing anything with them anyways. But, if there were ever a really big gold nugget in there, I might change my tune. But for the most part, the dirt was easy enough to go through, even with that extra heavy, big pieces, get those out of the way and move along. Easy enough to do. So, good dirt. Now, the gold. Let's talk about that gold. The gold is all chunky pieces. There's not a lot of fine stuff in here. No flour gold to really contend with. One of the pieces of gold did have mercury on it, so I had to take that outside and toast it off. But overall, some really nice material, really nice gold. Yeah, I'm going to dip that and throw it in the vial. And overall, it was good. Not a lot of flour gold. So again, it's really good dirt for a beginner, novice, somebody who isn't well practiced. Because that gold's easy to get it out. But really nice pieces in there. You saw from the photos what it all looked like. Nice big chunky pieces. Overall, I had a really good time going through this bag. I definitely recommend checking it out. Let's go to the numbers, because I know you all are dying to see them, so let's switch to that. All right, so let's look at the numbers. $85.99 is what we paid for the bag of dirt. That's just the bag that doesn't include shipping. What we wound up finding is 1.207 grams of gold. Now that has a today value of $97.50, which means we have a overall ROI on just the bag at 113%. Now, if you factor in shipping, there was $12 shipping to get this over to me. So the overall price that I paid was $97.99. But that still leaves our ROI at 99%, which is an awesome return, shipping or not shipping, however you want to look at it. I had a really good time going through this. We got a great amount of gold back from it. 99% ROI when you include shipping, 113% when you don't. That's pretty damn good. I can't complain at all. And so, yeah, I definitely recommend go check his dirt out. It was wet when it got here, so that added a little bit to the weight. Overall, it doesn't matter because I got what I asked, what I was expecting, and then even some more. And so, hell yeah. He's got some other bags on his site, so you can check all of those out as well. Some with more gold in it. He may even do custom size. I don't know. You have to check it out. I'll leave a link down below to the page so you can check it out for yourself. But overall, had a good time going through this dirt. Got a good amount of gold from it. I recommend go check it out. Don't forget to check me out too, backyardprospecting.com. Occasionally I have some stuff there. You'll see some new Paydirt bags popping up here soon, so keep your eyes open for that. And otherwise, don't forget to check out my swag shop. Get yourself a t-shirt, a hat, and various other things that are offered there. I'm going to be switching it up here a little bit, and hopefully I'll be able to get you guys even better prices on my gear and merch. But for now, go check it out there on the Teespring swag shop, Backyard Prospecting. don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're not a subscriber, thank you for hanging out here to the end. If you had a good time and you enjoyed this, we do it every single week. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future content. And don't forget to tune in Monday nights, 5 p.m. Pacific, for BSing in the Shed, where we run a little dirt, talk a little shit, and we have a great time. Until next time, this is Dig Daddy signing out from the shed. If I don't see you out at the rivers, I will catch you in the backyard. Peace.